For the past decade, FiOS One has been delivering engaging, informative, and important information to thousands of people on Long Island each and every day. The planned loss of another local news outlet weakens an industry that has already been decimated by damaging cuts. U.S. newsrooms have reported a 25% decline in employees over the last 10 years, with local news coverage often absorbing the largest blow. 150 jobs will be lost, including at least 100 local journalists. We will lose reporters who we as elected officials rely on to get the message out to residents about dangerous road conditions, about storms. And it is you, local reporters, who keep local elected officials honest by reporting on waste, fraud, corruption, and many of those stories coming out of this building right here. I can say personally, in my role as the supervisor of the town of Hempstead, it has been crucial to me to rely on the local media to report on the things going on in this building to get good government accomplished at last here in Hempstead. This is about the future of democracy and where we as a society have to put our priorities first.
That's really where the news comes in and that local element comes in. Like I get to know these reporters, and we don't want to lose that, especially not right now when we still have issues with communication reaching all of our communities in a way that everyone who lives in those communities can understand and really benefit from that communication. So I am really hopeful that we will find a resolution that will ensure that Long Island stories, our true stories, reach the people that live out here and that love the island.
A strong and free press is one of the foundations of our democracy. And without FiOS One News, we are losing 1/3 of our daily local media. That's a lot to lose. Good government, as we know, thrives when we have an informed population, which is why we need to fight for the organization that provides hyper-local, original content on a daily basis. Not to mention the 150 total employees, including 30 right here on Long Island. I have joined with my New York State Assembly colleagues on Long Island in sending a letter to Verizon CIO Hans Vestberg, urging Verizon to reconsider this decision.
It's going to affect so many of us. I really would urge Verizon to reconsider, because there's nothing more important than people being informed, especially in this day and age. Here in the town of Hempstead, we are the largest township in the United States of America, and it's critical right now that our residents get all the information and that they're updated with all the latest developing news.
So again, we reiterate our demand that Verizon reconsider its poor decision and renew this contract to preserve FiOS One. Certainly, we know on Long Island, people don't know what's happening here. Without Newsday, without FiOS, without News 12, and without our local papers, the Herald and the Island Now, there's no information about what's going on in our local government. And our local government is the government that impacts your life the most. And not only do we need to preserve certain outlets, we need to have diversity in our outlets, because sometimes News 12 will cover one aspect of a story and FiOS will cover a different aspect of the story. To the ladies and gentlemen of FiOS One, we support you, we stand with you. We want to preserve your jobs. We want to keep you here in the town of Hempstead, in Nassau County, and we will do everything to fight for local journalism.